Once again, welcome to another Inktober video. So let's get started, and we have, to start this video off, we've got day 18 Misfit. So this wasn't the original idea I had for Misfit. This one sort of confused me a little bit. I sort of didn't know what I was going to do for Misfit. The first thing that sort of pops into your mind when you think of Misfit is a person who is very, very rebelly and doesn't like to follow rules. And I didn't want to follow the rules and go down that down that track. So I sort of thought about it for a little bit and went, well, I like to do dismantled things. So I sort of went down the track of doing like a dismantled doll. And basically you can get the parts for the doll, but they don't fit together really. It's like a mixed bag. So yeah, it's like a misfit of parts for this doll torso. So you've got the doll torso and you've got, you know, your human arm, which is on the right side there. Then there is a frog leg, which is not very fitting at all for the doll. That would look really weird. And then the other leg is a demon leg. So that would just look extremely weird if it was fitted to this doll as well. And then the other arm is a monster arm, which is just this big, chunky arm. And then I decided to do like an imp head, which was a totally sort of different head to what would fit on the body. So all up comes to a complete misfit of parts to create this doll. You can even see that the monster arm is way bigger even at the joint, so it definitely would not fit onto this doll torso's arm part. So it's just an absolute abomination if you were to put this thing together. I can't believe how much wood grain I'm doing in these videos so far. It's quite insane. Even in the next one that I do, I have done wood grain again. It just seems to be the pattern for this Inktober, which is actually quite funny. But I'm not complaining because I really enjoy doing wood grain. And in the background of this piece, I just did like a circle of wood grain just to say that she is being placed on the floor. And someone's basically just scratching their head going, how am I going to put this thing together? You know, nothing makes sense. It's a complete disaster. Like, how can you put this doll together? Nothing goes together. And that is my day 18 Misfit. Oh, and once again, another nudie Rudy bum picture. One thing I forgot to do on this illustration too was do shadowing on the floor. So I've just realized that now. Day 19 is Sling, and I just sort of went a bit simple with this one. I just wanted to do a young boy that was sitting on a really giant slingshot ride, and he's got a little t-shirt that says extreme, because this little young fella is he likes to do crazy shit, and he likes to basically do stuff that could potentially harm him or kill him. So you can see the big grin on his face. He's just like, this ride is going to be fully sick. I am going to have a great time. So he is in the suspension mode and ready to launch, and it's nighttime, so maybe he thought he wanted to be shot up to the stars and view the stars. I screwed up his shirt in this. As you can see, I'm going over it with the white Posca pen. I don't know why I did the stripes the way I did, and then I had to wait for that white Posca pen to dry, which it kind of didn't really dry. As I was going over it with the liner, it was just getting into the liner, it was gunking up the liner. Oh, it was terrible, but I made do, and I did the best that I could to save his shirt and do the stripes properly. So yeah, that is my day 19 sling. Don't ask me how this particular slingshot works. All I know is that you can just sit on it and it creates resistance and gets ready to just sling you off into where you want to go. So you could probably say that this young boy, when he gets slinged off, if that's the right word, slinged off? Anyway, when he gets slung off or slinged off into the abyss, I don't think he's gonna survive. Unless he is got some sort of superhuman strength. And that's maybe why he's got a t-shirt that says extreme. Maybe he's just some crazy person who is like Superman, and that's why he does what he does. Now, the last piece for this video today is day 20 tread. Now, once again, like I have been saying throughout these videos, the first thing I thought of when I thought of tread was stepping on something and squashing it and killing it, basically. So that's what I did. I did this foot that came down with this hiking boot, just a big heavy duty boot, and they may not have realized that they had stepped on this little creature until it was the last minute. So it's some sort of like rat, mutant rat, demon creature. It's hideous anyway. So yeah, it's one of those things that runs around with, you know, with its little horrible teeth and biting things and, you know, causing diseases. So it was kind of a blessing that this person stepped on this creature to stop it from running around and spreading some gross disease. So yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit gross and a little bit confronting, you know, but you know what isn't that I draw? It's all confronting art that I like to draw, and you know, get this darkness out of me, which, you know, helps me, you know, be creative, is this dark side of me. So yeah, it's just, he's been stepped on and he's just squashed and there's blood going everywhere. There's blood up the boot, there's blood on the ground. And yeah, this person may have done it on purpose. They may not have. They might have accidentally done it. This thing might have been trying to attack them. So the best thing that they could have done in that circumstance was squash it and step on it. So yeah, that is my day 20 treads. Hopefully you're enjoying my journey so far. Hopefully I haven't disturbed too many of you people out there that are new subscribers that have subscribed to me. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of my journey and you enjoy the rest of everything that comes after this series 2 of Inktober as we get back to normalcy once the end of October nears. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will see you guys in the next Inktober video that comes out in a couple of days. Bye!